Hello, this is a walk along the river and back into town and back home. This is our estate on Garden Close in Bungay. At the top of the estate we turn left into Beccles Road. The house right in the very distance will be turning right there into Stithe Road. Here we reach a junction to the Stithe. We turn right here and we go down the hill. The house in the front, that's an old pub called the White Horse. The next thing we see is a side end of a white house. They're the Miller's cottages. As you can see, the white house looks nice with the blue sky, and the thing jutting out is part of the hoist where they used to unload barges, which are now flats. This is a mill stream, the water mill. Where the hoist was, the water comes out underneath that, and you can see a nice pretty garden. We follow the path down and then we come across a big weeping willow. If we take the left fork on this path, it goes over to the bridge and into the county of Norfolk. This is a close up of the bridge. I took it when I went on the right hand fork, and that'll rejoin the bridge in a few seconds. We're looking up river before we cross the bridge into the county of Norfolk. The left hand side of the river is county of Suffolk, Bungay, and the Norfolk side is in Ditchingham on the right hand side. This is a new footbridge that was put in about 4 years ago. It crosses the River Waveney, which divides Norfolk and Suffolk. This is halfway across the bridge, looking downriver. The boathouse is on the right, and further on, if you follow the river down about 15 miles, you come out to Lowestoft, which is England's most easterly point. We turn left just over the bridge, and we follow the field round along the river with some stunning views of the river, the weeping willows, and you can just make out the houses of Bungay. This is St Mary's Church Tower. You can see poking behind the trees, and some more houses. This is a favourite view of mine. It looks across the river into Bungay, and it changes almost day to day as the seasons change. When we come off the Falcon Meadow, which I just crossed, we come to a junction. We turn left here, past the old Falcon Inn. This is where Falcon Meadow gets its name. And we cross a footbridge back into the county of Suffolk and the town of Bungay. This is a footbridge. It's been here about 10 years now. And another view as we cross it, looking again upriver towards Bungay Common. We cross the bridge back into Bungay. This street is called Bridge Street Hill, and as you can see, the houses are all pretty colours. This is because a few years ago they had a big grant where the owners of the houses can have money towards the cost of paint and keeping the street nice and clean. Halfway up Bridge Street Hill we come to a footpath on the left hand side. This leads us to the Borough Well. The Borough Well, this is mainly all Tudor, but when they had archaeologists in, they found Roman remains as well, so it's been here a long while. These are the steps down to the well. As you can see, it's a bit dirty because of the winter season. In a few weeks, hopefully, that will all be cleaned up. If you go down the steps, you can see the arch. That's the well inside there. It's naturally fed by a spring. After looking through the gateway of the Borough Well, we go up a small flight of steps and up the slope where we turn left into Trinity Street. Here we have turned left. We are now in Trinity Street. You can see Holy Trinity Church Tower in the background. This tower dates back to around about 1000 AD, but the main church is rebuilt in 1925. On the right hand side of Trinity Street, which separates Trinity Street and St Mary's Street, we have St Mary's Church. Inside St Mary's Church graveyard we have a Druid stone. This is Neolithic and the oldest thing in the town. These are the remains of the old St Mary's Priory. These originally went through Trinity Street and almost right down to the river that we crossed. Further down Trinity Street we come to Trinity Church. The round tower are Saxon. They predate the Norman square towers of the churches. At the end of Trinity Street we now come on to Staithe Road. This is the main junction and we'll follow the footpath round to the left. Just round the corner we have the old almshouses, which are old people's homes. These are actually owned by the town council and they look really pretty. They all got modern convenience and they look attractive with the flints. Further on from the old people's home and Staithe Road, if we carry on across the road we'll go back down by the Staithe. So we'll just go round the corner and we're back onto our estate. I hope you enjoyed your walk around Bungay and I shall be doing another one later.